What up, YouTube? I'm back in another video. This video right here gonna be something a little different, bro. We're gonna break a lot of things down in this video. We're gonna give y'all the facts, and then we're gonna give you a solution. But a lot of people are not gonna like the solution. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you some advice. You can go ahead and click off the video now, because we're gonna slow cook over here, man. This not your average microwave over dinner, bro. This gotta go in the oven. This gotta go in the crock pot. Flat out, man. But let me say this first, too. Is a lot of women in the WNBA that can ball, bro. I didn't know about them in the past, but I know about them now from watching Caitlin Clark. It's a lot of women. So we're not going to put nobody down to lift somebody up, but we are going to give y'all the facts. Flat out, man. And I don't give a damn who don't like it. Click your ass up off the video, man, because we present facts over here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this graph right here. Now, a lot of you guys are familiar with this graph right here. This is nothing new. This is not breaking news, but I don't break down the news over here. I'm saying I don't break the news. I break down the news. And if you notice, it says 158% up. And you would think like, damn, man, the NBA, the WNBA booming, bro. They booming, man. They should get their 50% raise that they've been asking about. But then if you notice, it says versus the 2023 season. Now, why would they do that? Why would they put this versus the 2023 season? What happened to 2024? Did it just disappear or something? No, because Caitlin Clark didn't play in the 2023 All-Star game. She played in the 2024 All-Star game. And they don't want to do a versus that because Caitlin Clark didn't play in the 2025 All-Star game. And we all know the ratings went down. So this is the narrative the ESPN be trying to push. But like I told y'all, we're going to give y'all the facts, which I'm presenting you right now. And then we're going to give y'all a solution. And y'all is going to hate the solution. I can see my comments now. I'm going to get called all kind of names. But you know what? I don't give a damn because it is the truth. So check this out right here.
ESPN and the WNBA social media accounts showing that the WNBA television ratings for the All-Star game over the weekend were up 158%. You're like, man.
Now, what he's talking about right now is that graph I just showed y'all. So I want to show you guys the graph so you get familiar with what he's talking about. But that's not the basis of video. We're going to listen to Rob Parker destroy that narrative. And y'all ain't going to like it, but it's going to be the truth. And I'm with him 100%.
That's a ginormous number. That's incredible. And then small parentheses underneath it, they put from the 2023 season.
No, that's crazy.
And you're like, well, why would they do that? Because we're now in 2025. What happened in 2024? Oh, yeah, 2024 was when Caitlin Clark played in the WNBA All-Star game. And if you consider what happened last year with the television ratings, this year's All-Star game down 36% year over year.
Did y'all hear that? This year's All-Star game down 36%. Well, why is that? Because Caitlin Clark didn't play. Flat out, man. Which one of you haters can dispute that? What are y'all going to tell me? But let's get into what I really want you guys to hear. Let's get into what I really think going to make y'all mad. Check this out.
The Caitlin Clark effect is real.
There's no doubt about it. And, Kelvin, I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to mince words or whatever. They want 50% of the revenue and all that. That's what the
that's
right. They want that. Like the NBA, they want 50% of whatever is brought in, and that's they're only getting 9%, but they want 50%. And I say, no way, no how for the majority of the women in the WNBA.
Now I'm gonna pause that right there. Let's talk about it real quick, and I'm gonna let him get to cooking. The women, so we've heard they want 50% of the revenue. Whether that's true or not, they want a raise. And I'm all for them getting a raise. I got no problem with that. What I'm trying to say is this. One player, Caitlin Clark, makes up about 29 to 30% of all the revenue generated. So shouldn't she get more money than the rest of the players? Y'all get 9% now. She make up 29, 30% by herself. By herself. You know what I'm saying? So if I work at a car dealership and we sell 1,000 cars, but I sold myself as an individual 850 cars, should I get the same money as the other people that sold the other 150 cars? Hell no. I should get more, man, because I'm bringing in all the revenue. But Rob Parker is going to break that down so eloquently in just a second. Y'all check this out.
But if you ask me about Caitlin Clark, she deserves 50% of the revenue coming in, and they deserve the continued 9%. Because when she's not involved, it's business as usual, which is what we had for the previous 30 years of the WNBA, which is not that good. She is the one. You guys can deny it all you want, say it's not fair, this and that. She moves the needle. There's no deny. The numbers are there.
I don't know who can deny that.
I don't know. People act like, oh, well, it's not her. Really?
Hey, man, he ain't lying, bro. That man is telling the truth. If you take Caitlin Clark out of this equation, do these women even have the guts to wear these shirts and all that stuff she did, all that stuff they saying? Them shirts should say, pay me what I'm worth. Now, a lot of y'all ain't going to like that, bro, but it is the truth. Before basketball, this is a business, They out to make money. Caitlin Clark makes up the majority of the money in the WNBA, and I don't give a damn who don't like it. You know what I'm saying? She should get a different amount of money than the rest of these girls. And Rob Parker is going to discuss that right now. Check it out.
And here's the other thing. The other night, All-Star Game, they wore those black T-shirts. Mm-hmm. Caitlin Clark's T-shirt should have said, pay me what you owe me in capital letters, M-E. You heard about me bounds? This is about me being paid. Caitlin Clark deserves to be paid. I'm going to take it a step further. She should opt out of the WNBA union deal where all players, split the merchandise and all this stuff. She should opt out.
Pay attention. Pay attention what he's saying. Pay attention.
Because I'm going to give you a couple names of players who opted out. Michael Jordan opted out of the NBA. He's not taking the same cut as the 12th man on an NBA roster, okay?
On a random team.
Exactly. He's not taking that. Barry Bonds opted out of baseballs. He's not taking that for what the 25th man on a baseball roster back then was getting. Everybody gets the same amount of money. They both opted out. She should opt out of anything involving the other players. And even her contract. I don't want it. That garbage, if you want me to play, you give me a personal service contract to the owner. You know what I mean? I work for him or her, whoever owns what is the name of that team? The Indiana Fever? Yeah.
So what he's saying is, y'all heard him loud and clear. She's making up a majority of the money. So why should she get the same money as everybody else? Now, I know a lot of people going to come in my comment section. She not the GOAT. It's people better than her. Okay, cool. I'll give y'all that. Let's just say it's other people better than her. Cool. No dispute here. That's your opinion. I don't agree, but we can keep it like that. But let's talk about the money that they generate. This is what they're talking about, right? The CBA. This is what they're talking about, right? The collective bargaining agreement. Y'all want a certain percentage. Okay, cool. Y'all get this percentage, and then I get this percentage because I'll opt out of this shit because I'm bringing in all the revenue or majority of it. The other day, I seen a video. Caitlin Clark had a baseball card or a basketball card that sold for like $150,000, bro. One card. Who in the WNBA is moving like that? Who? I don't care who you name. Not Aja Wilson, not Angel Reese. None of them, bro. So why should she get the same money as everybody else? And don't tell me it's a league. Don't tell me it's a union because she ain't a part of that union. That's why they constantly beating her ass up. So if y'all want to constantly beat me up, cool, no problem. I'm going to opt out. Like Rob Parker just said, you pay me a different percentage than you pay all them other women. Flat out, man, because me personally, is bringing in all this revenue for the WNBA. And I don't give a damn who don't like it because it's the truth.
I work for the owner as a personal service deal, not a part of any union structure so that she can make the peanuts that they're giving her. She is by far the reason we're even having a conversation about the WNBA, about anything involving money and ratings and ticket sales. It's her. Go out and get a T-shirt. Caitlin Clark's T-shirt. Pay me what you owe me. They owe her. The rest of the women in the WNBA, not so much.
Hey, man, who can defute what he just said? What y'all gonna put in my comment section? How am I hating? How I don't want these other women to get paid? This is not about the other women in the WNBA. Because as I said in the beginning of the video, it's a lot of women that can ball. I didn't know about them until I followed Caitlin Clark to the WNBA. But now that I've seen these women in the WNBA, they can ball. But we're not talking about on the court. We're talking about the CBA, what they're wearing shirts out here, what they out here talking about, the CBA. So why should Caitlin Clark get the same amount of money as all the other women in the CBA? Y'all just heard him say Michael Jordan opted out. Y'all just heard him say Barry Bonds opted out. You know why? Because they was driving all the money in the league. So why should I get the same? Yeah, y'all might get a raise, and I hope they do get a raise. Y'all get a raise, but my raise is going to be different than y'all's. Flat out, man. I move the needle. Without me, y'all ain't even talking about this. Y'all ain't even getting talked about on ESPN without me. And we know this because every time she get hurt, the revenue goes down. All-Star game goes down. Regular seasons go down. Tickets getting sold for $3, man, when she's not around. And that's including every other player you want to name. Angel Reese, Asia Wilson, Stewie, Brianna. It don't matter. She moved the needle. Flat out.
She clearly is the sun in everything orbits around her, without a doubt. She is the gravity that pulls everybody in, that pulls the viewership, that pulls the sponsorships, that pulls the chartered planes, all that good stuff. And so everything, I'm with you. She clearly, her worth, we all know what it is. WNBA has skyrocketed since her ascension. The women's college basketball tournament, it rose because of her, without a doubt. The only thing where I will throw a caveat into this is Rob, money isn't everything to everybody.
We're going to stop that right there, man. You can't tell Caitlin Clark how much money she want or how much money you think she want. No, that's what these women are trying to get right now, more money. And the crazy part about it is they can threaten a strike all they want. That strike don't affect Caitlin Clark at all. It's a couple players in the league that strike won't affect. She ain't got to go play overseas basketball. She ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? She don't got to do that. She out here trying to help these women to get more money. And this ain't the first time she did it. She been behind the scenes trying to get these ladies more money and all that. And all they do is constantly beat her ass up. That's why I said she should not bring her ass back to the WNBA this season. Flat out, man. I said this before and I'm going to say it again. 1,000 shirts printed, pay us what you owe us. But only one of those shirts mattered, and that was Caitlin Clark. And if we're going to do a new deal, we can do a new deal. All you guys want, I'm all for it. But my deal is going to be different than everybody else's deal because I bring in the ratings. I bring in the revenue. Flat out, man. Just like Michael Jordan did, just like Barry Bonds did. And I don't give a damn who don't like it. So all you haters that's going to get in my comment section, get in my comment section and hit me with some facts. Hit me with some substance, something besides your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Am I putting the other women down? Let me say it again. It is a lot of women in the WNBA that can ball, but it's not no woman in the WNBA that's bringing in the ratings and the revenue like Caitlin Clark. Flat out, bro. The facts is the facts. I gave y'all the facts, and then I just gave y'all a solution. Caitlin Clark, her deal should be with the owner, like Rob Parker just said. She shouldn't be in that union and all that. Why would she be in a union? They don't treat her like a sister. They don't treat her like it's a group in a union and we all family. They don't treat her like that. So since y'all want to beat me up and all that, I want majority of the pie because I'm bringing in all the ratings. Flat out, man. Flat out. But until the next one, y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button and jump in that comment section. Talk to me. I talk back. Facts, man. Peace.